Good morning, teachers. Good morning, amazing educators, wherever you're watching this from. I want to believe you had a fantastic weekend, and I want to welcome you into another beautiful week. Also, to those who are resuming, school this week, today, I welcome you into another fantastic section. Welcome to 2022-2023 session. I quite believe that this session will be more than amazing for you. Okay, briefly, I want to discuss with you on how you can stay on top of your game, on how you can stay productive, on how you can stay resourceful for the rest of the term. I believe you have gone through a lot of classes, seminars, programs via through the holiday, throughout the holiday. I quite believe that you are equipped enough for the session. Also, what I want to ship in here is very important for you to go on with your job. It's very important for you to also stay productive for your pupils, for the school you're working with, and also for yourself. So briefly, I want to discuss on how you can stay on top of your game. If you're lucky enough to have found a job that you love, then you want to make sure you continue to do a very good job. You have worked hard to get to where you are today. So I want to believe that you want to do well for your pupils, for the school you're working with, and also for yourself. And the truth of the matter is there is more to staying at the top of your career. There is more to stay at the top of your game than working hard in the classroom. So I'll be sharing with you, best ways you can continue to build on your career, best ways you can stay on top of your game today. So I'll be giving you 3 simple tips to practice. Number one, stay on your niche. What do I mean by your niche? What you know how to do better than the rest of us. What you can do, that others cannot do. Of course, what you are capable of doing, where your ability lies, that is your niche. You cannot tell me that you can teach all classes. No, you cannot tell me that you are an expert in all the classes or probably in handling all the pupils. That is never true. Every teacher have their own niche. There is a particular thing that you can do better than the rest of us. For instance, I as a person will find it difficult to handle primary pupils. I've interviewed so many people along the line and they will tell me point blank that they cannot they cannot teach primary children. This is because this is not where their strength lies. So as a teacher, you must know where your strength lies. If you know you are currently working in a school where you know you are not doing your best, it may be because you are not, you are not being posted to the class where your best will surely emerge. So I want to encourage you to ensure that you stay on your niche. Discuss with your boss. Let them know that you are a preschool expert. Let them know that you can only handle the examination class. Let them know where your strength lies. You don't have to hide anything from them. Let them understand you and let them know where you belong. Until you are able to do this, it will always be difficult for you to produce results. You can always produce the best result when you're working, on your niche. So what can you do? In what aspect? And what classes can you take? How best can you teach the children? If you know you cannot handle secondary school, why do you have to take up the job? Simply because you feel that the pay for the secondary school teacher is higher than the primary school. Who told you that? So the best thing is for you to stay on your niche, stay where you belong, understand your ability, how far you can go for you to be able to produce results. So the first tip is for you to stay on your niche. And also, it is normal for you to be tempted to do something a little out of your field, even when you're already working in your niche. It might even seem like an easy assignment to do, but will you be able to give it the knowledge and experience that it needs? This is saying that as you're working on your niche, you should not also be tempted by doing other things. You see, being a teacher requires 100% of your attention. It requires that you are always alive, you are always available. By the time your mind is being, distributed to so many things, automatically you cannot get quality results. So most times I tell teachers that the idea of multiple streams of income, of course we understand the kind of country we find ourselves, but the truth of the matter is that the idea of having too many things you do is also distracting us, and it is not allowing many teachers to be productive. Nobody will recognize a generalist, but everyone will surely recognize a specialist. So while you find your niche, ensure that you are not tempted to do other things. Stay on it, and one day it will produce amazing results for you. So number two, keep reading. Yes, keep reading. I love to always tell teachers, educators that if your wardrobe is richer than your library, then you are not ready for the job. I say that again. If your wardrobe is richer than your library, if you buy more clothes than you buy stuffs that will develop you, that will develop your career, then you are not ready yet. And the truth of the matter is that the future you are not prepared for, you can never picture when you get there. So how prepared are you? You need to keep reading. You need to keep. You see, I tell teachers every section that you get to teach a new class, it requires a new level of anointing. It requires a new level of knowledge. It requires a new level of intelligence. But most teachers don't see it this way. But when you keep reading, it keeps you on top of your game. You get to understand how things works and how other people also reason according to what you do. So there are people who have insight into something that you were not aware of. Learning from them can be a valuable learning tool you will need to always stay resourceful. I said again, there are people who have insight into something that you were not aware of. So if you are not reading, it means that you are depriving yourself of some of those amazing opportunities that would have been a valuable learning tools you will need to always stay on top of your game. So make sure you keep reading. Why will you collect salary without having a part of your salary for your personal development? You need to understand that nothing can beat or be replaced, with personal development. Personal development is highly important if you want to stay resourceful, if you always want to stay on top of your game. So as you resume a new session or as you're about to resume, ensure that you have it in mind that you're going to buy a new book. Ensure that you have it in mind that you're going to, get courses, buy courses that will keep you, that will always give you edge over others. So it is important for you to keep reading, for you to keep researching if you are going to stay on top of your game. And lastly, always ask for help. This is one thing a lot of educators are not doing, and I am going to be frank with you. If you don't ask questions, it means that you're not ready to know. Those who ask are those who are ready to know. Nobody knows everything about their job, and although you may have a lot of experience, there will surely be things crop up that you have not seen before. So many things will definitely come up that you have not probably had before or that you have not even seen before. Instead of you trying to muddle through it or probably taking your best guess, try to seek for help from someone you trust in your profession. It is important for you to seek for help. I have a lot of teachers that message me every day on things they are not, sure of new level they have not been before. I have a lot of people that I answer their questions on daily basis simply because they don't want to remain the same. The more you ask, the better you become. The more questions you ask, the more knowledgeable, the more wisdom you carry. This is one of the greatest secrets of great educators, of great people. If you want to know better, it is important for you to keep asking questions. So, dear teachers, these three powerful tools are something you need to keep yourself, resourceful, to keep yourself on top of your game in this new term and new session. Have you learned something today? I want you to kindly drop your comment. Are there other things that I didn't talk about that you have in mind? Kindly drop it in the comment box and ensure that you press the subscription button. Subscribe to this channel so that you can keep getting tips every day, every week on how to become a better teacher. Once again, I'm Sam, ADENIJI, an education and a management consultant. Thank you very much.